What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel and to episode 2 of Let's Play 2001Scape. This is my Ironman Theoin in 2001Scape. Thank you so much to the OpenRSC team for making 2001Scape available to us. In the last episode, we were able to complete the Cook's Assistant quest, and we mined, smelted, and smithed one load of tin and copper into bronze bars, smithed it into bronze equipment. We were able to smith a bronze mid-helm, and at the end of the last episode we discussed that we wanted to be able to smith a sword and maybe a shield before we start working on combat training. So yeah, in today's episode we're going to go ahead and get started by mining tin and copper. So this is going to be our goal for today. And it's so interesting recording for 2001Scape because there is no audio. There's no leveling up noise. There's no chinking on the rocks as you mine them. Like, see, there's no level up sound. We just hit another mining level. Let's see, we're at mining level 6 now. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's funny. This whole series is entirely going to be my voice. So for better or worse, good luck to you all listening. Okay, so I've been kind of doing like a patchy back and forth row by row. But we have 30 slots in our bag. 2 of them are taken up, which leaves us with 28. So that means that just like a standard pack in later versions of RuneScape, we need 14 of each, or for a full load. Yeah, and so training in 2001Scape is significantly slower than in the normal RuneScape Classic servers like RSC Preservation, because you can't batch process items in the same way. So in RSC Preservation, right, I would not mine a load of tin and copper and immediately go to the furnace and immediately go to the anvil. I would first mine several loads of tin, several loads of copper, batch all of that work. And then I would go to somewhere like, I don't know, Al-Kharid, where I'd go back and forth between the bank and the furnace so that I could have a quicker turnaround time. All right, another mining level, level 7. Let's go. And then finally I'd go to Varrock, where I can go back and forth between the bank and the anvil. But in 2001Scape, we don't have any item storage. So this is just like playing an Ultimate Ironman type account. We have to carry everything that we want in this game in our backpacks, other than our money. The bank will take our money, and that is one benefit, and it's useful because you can get PK'd anywhere, right? So we have to take that into account. Will we do some mean PKing on this account? Maybe. We just might. Okay, the next 10 should be 14, if my mather is correct. Internal mather. Yep, and I know we mentioned this in the last episode, but once again, note the need to click on the pickaxe and then click on the rock, which is authentic. All right. Let's go 14 tin. Now let's focus on filling up the rest of our pack with copper. And can we hit level, I don't know, 9 smithing? Let's see. Oh. Yeah, it's always fun misclicking like that. Yeah, if you thought RuneScape Classic was grindy, give 2001Scape a try. But it feels so epic making progress. Yeah, level 8 mining. Yep. Let's see if we can hit 9 in this load. Yeah, see how it makes you feel. Oh my gosh, the cat totally just jumped right in the way. Oh, Evie always wants to talk to y'all. I need to turn the camera back on sometime to give Evie some of the limelight. Evie is our tortoiseshell cat that keeps me company while scaping, and sometimes likes to jump up on the desk. Okay, only a few more copper ores to go, and we'll have a full load. Processing one load at a time in 2001Scape. Apparently, so because mining and smithing is so cumbersome and it's so much effort to gain resources, right? You don't have the higher level picks like in RSC Preservation. You can keep upgrading and upgrading your pickaxe, and eventually the tedium is somewhat reduced. Yeah, just barely we got level 9 mining. Awesome, let's go. Yeah, the tedium is somewhat reduced by higher level pickaxes actually giving you multiple mining attempts. So like with an iron pickaxe, you click once, and if you fail on the first attempt, the iron pickaxe will actually make a second attempt for you. So that basically it cuts the number of clicks that you have to make in half. And as your level gets higher and higher, you get better and better pickaxe that they keep on becoming more and more not efficient, but giving you more and more clicks. So the tedium of mining is reduced. And so at a high level, that's important when you need to mine so much to level. But in 2001Scape, that is simply not the case, which is unfortunate because it means that people have not, there's no one has 99 smithing in the game. And in fact, there are several pieces of equipment that no one can smith in the game yet. So if you wanted to go and make your name, right, in RuneScape history, you could come over to this 2001Scape server and try your hand at mining and smithing until you're the one person that can smith certain armors in the game. I think people are working on it. I have to go check the... actually need to go check the high scores to see how that's going. Let's see. RSC.vet. Let's go to the high scores for 2001Scape. Yeah, the number one player on the high scores overall is Koopa with a total level of 939. Shout out Koopa. Okay, let's go to smithing. Yeah, the highest smithing level in the game right now is 63, and the third highest is 50. So most characters do not have a smithing level. Let's see, 21 is 40. So if you hit level 40 or 41, you're guaranteed right now the front page of the smithing high scores, which is wild. And it's likely because of all of the effort that this takes to actually gain smithing levels, right? Which we just gained a smithing level. That's awesome. Yeah, so like for instance, there might be no... is there rune armor in this game? There might not be any runite armor in the game. There might just be adamant. But if I remember right, does it take around like 80 smithing or something to smith adamant, like all of the adamant equipment? All right, lots of rune bars put together. Our smithing hit 4, so we're only a 10th of the way to the high scores page. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go to the RSC manual. Let's see if I can find a smithing guide. Manual, looking for smithing. Yep, 2000. Well, that's 2003. Is there a 2001 smithing manual? It looks like there is. Wow, let's check it out. 2001. Oh, it just tells you how to mine things. That's it. Okay, let's go to the 2003 manual then. What I want to know is what you can do with level 65 smithing. That is what I'm curious about. Okay, so adamantite in 2003. I don't know if it's the same in 2001, but it might be. Adamantite, you don't start being able to smelt the bars until level 70. So that implies that no one in 2001Scape can even smelt adamantite bars yet. That's assuming adamant equipment is in the game, and I think it is. There might not be rune. I'm not 100% about that. Is there runite in the game? I guess we'll have to find out. But there's no way for us to know if we can smith rune. Maybe with the Dragon Slayer quest, if that quest is indeed in 2001Scape. I don't even know if it is, to be honest. I don't know if Elvarg is in the game. So crazy. Okay, let's see. We wanted to be able to make a shield. Oh, can we make it? We hit level 4 smithing. Let's see. Actually, we wanted to be able to make a sword. That was it. So make weapon, sword, short sword. Yeah, let's go. We can now have a setup for combat with a helmet and a sword. Short sword. And we advance the smithing level. Awesome. Okay, so let's check the shield. Square shield? Level 8 smithing for the square shield. Alright, that's going to take... It's going to take some extra work. That's okay. We can put the work in. What about a longsword? 6 smithing. Okay, so what, only one more smithing level? Let's go. That'll make our smithing faster, too. So I don't know if it was on 2001Scape, or it probably was Preservation. But I was able to confirm that in some version of Classic, if you sell items to the general store, you make less money than if you actually travel to the store where that kind of item is sold. So like for instance, if I take these swords over to the sword store in Varrock, then I'll make more money than if I sell them to the general store. Which makes perfect sense, but I just didn't know if the game actually worked like that and could distinguish sell prices between shops. Which is cool. It's cool that it can do that. All right, advanced to smithing level. Of course, we don't have the 2 bars to make a longsword. That is okay. Okay, so smithing level 8 is what we're after to get a sword, shield, helmet combo, which I think would be a decent enough starting point for training combat. Oh. Cosmic Palm of the Silver in the future will be revealed to you. Yeah, this is to start the Demon Slayer quest, which I think should be our next quest. That's quest number 2, right? I'll have to double check, look it up. Varrock Swords. Let's make some money. Hello, bold adventurer. Can I interest you in some swords? Yes, please. Alright, let's sell. Let's not accidentally click buy. Hopefully it doesn't depreciate too far. That's fine. Yep. Cool. I used to would sit there and just wait for the maximum gold value, but gold's not that important. Time is now more important to me. So we are not going to stand around and wait. Let's go bank this money. Good day, how may I help you? I'd like to access my bank account, please. Yep. And now you can see once again the silliness that is the 2001Scape bank. 50 GP, yes. Deposit 50, yes. Deposit 50. Okay, we've got 39 left, so yes. Deposit 10, yes. Deposit 10, and rinse and repeat. Now we're gonna have to do. Are we gonna have to do 1 9 times? Oh my gosh! Wow. The efficiency. Not. Okay, so lesson learned: go find 1 gold somewhere before depositing. Denomination of 9, and of course I click off the banker with 1 GP left to deposit. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Alright. Oh, I did it again. No. No, I'm going to spend half the stream, half the episode depositing gold. 1 GP. No, I do not have an additional transaction. Let's get out of here before these bankers take up any more of our precious time. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to keep mining and smithing. Yeah, I think our very short-term goal, hopefully attainable in this episode, will be to hit a level 8 smithing and to smith ourselves a set of bronze longsword, square shield. Oh, I can't go this way to the mine. Dang it. Player-owned housing is that way. It's the edge of the world. Bronze mid-helm, bronze longsword, and bronze square shield will be the combo that we're looking for. It's gonna look sick. Happy to see that the Blue Moon Inn was here from the get-go. This is all the oldest stuff in RuneScape. 5 months into the game's life, right? May of 2001 is the moment that we're capturing here. Player-owned houses coming soon, right? Delrith is only level 23. Yeah, I don't think Elvarg can be in the game. If an ice giant is the strongest attackable creature in the game, I don't think Dragon Slayer is implemented. So we're not going to have that crazy of a boss fight. I'm passing them on purpose just to show you. Here's the edge of the world. The, what, eastern edge of civilization. No Canifis, no dig site, no, what is it, the chasm, the underground abyss kind of thing. It's not the same as the abyss in the wilderness, right? Some kind of underground crack in the earth comes later. This mine at the edge of the world. All right. Let's get back to our tin and copper mining grind with absolutely no audio. Other than the sound of my voice, of course. All right. Perfect. It's like, I don't know if it's 1 tick, but like if you count the amount of time it takes to pick a rock 1 time, to make an attempt at mining a rock, the ore is gone for 2 rounds, right? So you earn it from one side, you earn it from the other. If you keep succeeding back and forth, right, you should always have ore available. Is that right? Or is it 3? Yeah, I'm finding that there's no ore available in the rock, even when I'm going back and forth. Okay, so let's test it. You may just change some ore. Okay, so the next click, there's no ore available. But if I do it again, is the ore available now? Yeah, so it's... I could be wrong, but I think there's one extra turn without ore in 2001Scape. I'm going to have to back this up with some time spent in a regular classic, right, to validate my claims. But yeah, I think we're having to wait one extra, I don't know if tick is the right word, but I'll call it a tick, for ore to return. Interesting. Yeah, we'll test that out later. Hopefully I remember that. All right, let's see. We just hit 10 mining. Is this our first skill at level 10 on our account? Other than hits, right? Which hits starts at 10 anyway, so, you know, it's not really that... It's not an accomplishment, right? Yeah, this is our first skill to raise from 1 to 10. That is really cool. Actually, can't remember if I got a boost to mining. I don't think I got a boost to mining with my class. Remember in the last episode, we got to like choose, right, between different starting classes, which is a feature unique to 2001Scape. And kind of shows some of the thoughts that the original developers, right, the Gower brothers, had about the direction that RuneScape could have gone. RuneScape could have been a totally different game. Looking at 2001Scape gives us some hints about ways that it could have gone. Just honestly really cool. So many things in RuneScape that I just did not get before that makes so much more sense with just my little amount of time playing 2001Scape. For instance, I think that Cook's Assistant, right, the range is so much more useful if you don't have a way to bank your tinderbox, right? Like, if you can just bank your tinderbox, you know, and it's no big deal to take it out and cook with it, then who cares if there's like a special range in Lumbridge? But having access to ranges means you don't have to keep a tinderbox in your inventory. And yeah, sure, you could go just like buy a tinderbox. All right, another mining level. That felt fast. 11. Sure, you could do that, right? But I don't know, it's cool. It's like you unlock a little bit of convenience with questing. The other thing that I'm interested in is Doric's quest. I think someone commented on one of my silent 2001Scape videos about Doric's quest making mining and smithing somewhat easier. And I can't remember what the rewards are. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what the benefit is there. Alright, with that I'm going to have another load of tin and copper ready to be smelted. Okay, and honestly, from this location, what is faster? Dang, why can I not? I'm failing over and over again. Sometimes you just get like a big string of failures. What is faster? Walking south and around the gate to Lumbridge to that furnace, or walking south to Al Kharid in that furnace? Yeah, which one is faster? I think I'm going to try just walking straight through to Al Kharid and see how that feels. Because you have to walk around this fence if we go the other way, and then across a bridge. But that furnace may be much closer, which is, of course, a factor. Alright, so I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. Yeah, 11 mining, 6 smithing. At some point we're going to be able to smith bronze armor completely, and that'll be really cool. Yeah, you know, I'm not actually sure how far down the smithing rabbit hole we're going to need to go to be successful in 2001Scape. You know, given that the ice giant, right, is the strongest attackable creature in the game. So as long as we can handle that, then we should be good as far as, oh my gosh. Well, look what we have here, or what we don't have, rather. Let's walk through. This is the kebab seller, and this is a man, but is the furnace. But this is not a bank. Wow, Alcarid didn't have a bank. And Lumbridge doesn't have a bank? Wow. It's my first time to notice there's no bank here. Wow. Okay then. That's crazy. There also notice there's no guards, right? So you can't walk through the gate. Is Prince Ali Rescue even one of the quests that were released by this point? When I think of Prince Ali Rescue now, I think about getting free access to using the gate, right, between Lumbridge and Alcarid. But the gate's not even here. So does that mean that Prince Ali Rescue hasn't been released yet, or does that mean the quest rewards are going to suck in comparison? That is a great question that I do not know the answer to yet, but we will figure it out together. Okay, well, that was a pretty quick trip. See, there's the, right there, is this the furnace? Might actually be a little further up, like that building in the north, in the top left corner. That looks like where the furnace is located in Lumbridge. You know, I'm not exactly sure which is faster. I don't know. This feels faster because it's shiny and new. Not really, but since we took our other load to the furnace in Lumbridge. It's funny, honestly, that they're so close to each other, yet it would be such a pain to walk from one to the other because you have to go all the way around this big fence. So we don't have the Alcarid guards yet to let you through the gate. Yeah, we haven't trained any combat at all, right? Yeah, we got these twos. We actually got these twos from our class, which is what I was mentioning earlier. Chose the adventurer, right? They gave us a slight buff to several combat stats, it looks like. And by slight, I mean like literally level 2 and 11 with hits. We started at hits with 11. That's interesting. Yeah, once we have a little bit better bronze gear, we can start training combat and prepping for this guy. Did not really mean to walk that close to the Dark Wizards. All right, we've got, what, 14? 14 bronze bars? There's the tramp, so we must have, what, Shield of Erev? Yep, and Beraic, I think, has to do with the Shield of Erev as well. So that quest is here. Released, it seems. Okay. I was trying to think about what bronze equipment we had in our bank, and then I remembered we have no bronze equipment in our bank. Okay. We were trying to make a square shield, is that right? Yeah, and we need level 8 smithing, and our smithing is currently level 6. So the real question is, are we going to be able to smith the shield? What about the large helmet? What level for that? Level 7. Okay, so only one more level until we can smith a larger helmet. That's exciting. Get to look a little cooler than the guards here with their... All right, and that is a smithing level. Level 7. Let's go. So now we can make a large helm. I say full helm, but that is a later RuneScape term. Oh, yeah. Check it out. Okay. Let's keep making helmets because we can sell them to Pexa, right? Over there, and yeah, that'll be a short walk. Make some money. Take 10 years to stash it in our bank. Okay, 1 bronze bar left. We'll go ahead and make a medium, and we're unfortunately not going to hit. It doesn't look like... Oh, not shield. I don't think we're going to hit level 8 smithing unless we get lucky with this last bronze bar. It's so funny, all of the effort it takes to make this equipment. Like, because you have one inventory, like, it just, I don't know, it's so funny. Everything's just a little more tedious. But it's fine. It's fun, honestly. Like, this is why you play RuneScape, right? To go grinding out your skills. Go make something useful. Like, it actually takes time to do something, right? So when you invest the time to get a reward out of it, your time was more meaningful, right? Because your reward is that much more epic because of the time it took. It's an awesome cycle. Some might call grindy. I might call fun. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large helms, 4 medium helms, and just the man I was looking for, Pexa. Are you interested in buying or selling a helmet? I sure am. Or I could be, yes, rather. Look at all these great helmets. I'm actually here to sell, sir. $179 gold coins for that batch. Not bad. Honestly, like we are literally a noob right now. Right? So every little bit, every coin is going to count. Lovely money. Yeah, they've already got that examined in the game. A leafy tree. And blank. I'm daydreaming of having like full mithril or something down the line and romping through the Isgarnian ice dungeon, killing ice giants, all epic and whatnot. But for now, it's working towards bronze equipment and basic combat stats. And that's okay. We've got plenty of time. Got all the time in the world. Which is excellent because this does indeed take time. Starting to get the hang of it a little bit. Whoop. How many times am I going to misclick on the bank conversation in this series? Oh, did I do it again? Yeah. Oh, it's the amount. I did it again. I have to deposit 9 gold coins. the least efficient number in the ones place for your cash stack when depositing to the bank in 2001Scape. Wow, and it's still going. All right. How much money do we have? 515 gold coins. Wow, we're rich. That is excellent. Oh, Romeo. We've got Romeo and Juliet. In 2001Scape, that is excellent. I saw a comment on episode 1 in the series that the free zoom takes away from it, and I gotta say you're not wrong. I actually love the zoom, but only because I have it. Like, I don't know, I'm like twitchy. Oh, I need to go this way. I don't know why I'm going to Lumbridge. Like, if I have access to the zoom, then I feel like I'm constantly zooming in and out, moving the mouse around. But I remember this tiny, probably a 480 pixel square, right, with no zoom, just a rotate. And that was totally fine. I was fine with that. You can still do that on this, right? Yeah, the camera angle mode can be manual or auto. Interesting, had it on auto. Maybe it's the arrow keys. What if I put it on manual? What then? Yeah, not exactly sure what that's changing for me. But, you know, I could minimize the screen and shrink this down and make it 480 and more old school. But I kind of like, it does take away from the authenticity, but I kind of like the super zoom, being able to look around and see everything. Also like, you know, the names being over the items, that is not authentic. That is a, RSC Plus perk, which is a client improvement. Yeah, you can turn those off, actually. Like the FPS, I don't think that was in the original game either. Oh, notice my FPS like dips when I scroll out and it's having to render more, right? Yeah, FPS is dropping. And then if I zoom in so that it's probably clipping out those assets and not having to render as much, my FPS goes up. That is very interesting. Okay, let's crank out one more load of tin and copper, because I believe we will hit 8 smithing on our next run, hopefully. Then we can take a break for some combat training. That'll be fun. Yeah, thinking about the goals that I have for this character, I've been thinking about this across my silent account and this account, right? So I've got the Let's Play Silent 2001Scape, and then in this series, obviously skills, right, are a, you know, it's a good starting point for goals. The only problem is that there isn't, oh, I clicked on my hammer, lol. There isn't really enough in-game content to warrant like climbing to 99 or anything, right? Let's go 12 mining. Awesome. We're moving up in the world. So like maybe all skills 10 plus could be like a good starting point for just kind of getting into how skills were back then. There actually might be a skill that you can't train. That might be true. Is there a skill that's here but you can't train? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, we've got a uncut sapphire. Man, usually I would bank those anyway. But we actually don't. Crafting, can we... Oh man, do I need to get a chisel and like do something with that for crafting XP? How am I even going to train crafting? No, I don't... Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with that yet, so I'm unfortunately going to leave that on the ground. And that is the problem with... Oh, whoops. Good thing I only managed to scratch the rock. That's the problem with not having a true item bank. It's kind of like Ultimate Ironman, right? You have to be picky about what you put in your inventory. And a sapphire is actually a good drop, but I don't need it. Maybe I can take it. Maybe I can just do a smaller load. Yeah, maybe I'll just do a smaller load of tin and copper. It's 1 fewer bars. But then I could go buy a chisel and see if I can cut the sapphire for some crafting XP. That could be... I don't know, we'll try it. Why not? Why not try it? I was thinking about it that it was going to mess up some order in the bank, right? Of, oh, we mined this much tin and this much copper. Don't want to get the numbers off or whatever, but it's not really going to matter actually because we don't have item storage. Everything we have is in our inventory. Very, very interesting. Yeah, and I'll have spent the first, like, I don't know, almost what we're approaching like an hour and a half or heading towards 2 hours of gameplay, mainly just mining, which is actually fine by me. I really enjoy skilling, and I really enjoy mining. Mining is my favorite skill, and so it usually is my highest skill in an account. It was my first and 99 on my main in RuneScape 3. So I love it. I could just sit here and mine all day long, but we won't actually mine forever. I'll break things up to keep it interesting. We'll go train combat next, and that will be fun. Now, unfortunately, we won't be able to train combat on cows, which is like my go-to starting area mob, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 will be balanced. Because usually you can kill cows and collect their hides and go train crafting, and that's like the only way that I ever train low-level crafting in RuneScape. But these cows you can't kill for their hides, so I'm like, how do you make leather armor? We've got tailoring, which is a skill that I'm not familiar with. I actually don't know how that works or how to do that. Okay, so this is balanced. So now, right, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3. So that, if we got copper to here, yeah, that'll be fine. It's really cool on my, I don't know, is RC Preservation light? Not light, silent, where I have an iron pickaxe and I can click once on the rock and it'll attempt twice. That is actually very nice. Also, in preservation, you can click on the rock instead of on the pickaxe and then the rock. Just a huge perk. Okay, we only need 1 more copper. Yeah, let's go. We can head over to tin. Are we going to hit another mining level, maybe? Oh, we did. We're mining 13. I didn't even notice. All right. Not only did we hit 10, but we're at 13 now. Moving up in the world. And I imagine it actually wouldn't take too much effort to climb the high scores for a particular skill, especially a grindy one like mining, because of how much fewer players actually play on this server than on others. Okay, no, south to the furnace is where we need to go next. So my brain is remembering that we can't walk around Varrock that way. Like, I've accepted that. 2001, it's not there, but it's still, I don't know, it still thinks that we can bank several loads of ores, and we cannot do that. Yeah, highest level spell in the game. It's Wind Bolt. Chill Bolt, so interesting. I'm having fun. Hopefully y'all are. It's really cool getting to see the differences with 2001Scape. And something that I need to pay attention to are like levels. Something that I don't feel like I pay attention to enough. But I think there are level differences in creatures in this game. Because I feel like Delrith is level 30 in normal RuneScape Classic. And it looked like he was level 23 when we were walking past him earlier. I need to compare. I think, okay, so the guards in Al-Kharid, I think, were level 18. What level are they in 2001Scape? Are they still 18? Level 9 man. What do we got going on over here? Osman. Level 18 warriors, yeah. Makes sense. So crazy, some of these areas that have been here since the beginning of the game. Like, if you're seeing it on this Let's Play, and then you see it again, like in RuneScape 3, like, that's crazy, you know? You can think that this area, these characters, this content, in some form has been around since 2001. Hey, level 8 smithing, that's what we wanted, let's go. We're going to get the, what, square shield, I think, is what we were after, yeah? Perfect, perfect. So happy. We can go start killing something. I don't know what. I'd love to kill something that will help me in another skill also. Maybe like chickens and the feathers for fletching. But do we have fletching? No, we don't have fletching. I don't see fletching, so there's no need to kill chickens for their feathers. I don't even know what to do with myself. Wow. All of my, like, new account autopilot decision making is being completely thrown off here, y'all. Completely thrown off. And I love it. It's great to mix things up. Yeah, I realized I totally got off topic. I was thinking about goals, and obviously, like, skilling is one kind of thing, like maybe all skills, like 10, 20, 30. I really don't expect to max on this account, but I'll probably train combat stats a little higher than others and go have fun in the ice dungeons fighting giants as some in-game combat content. Of course, we're going to play through all of the quests in the game, so if you watch this Let's Play, you'll be able to see all of the quests that existed in May of 2001 with all of their authentic quest dialogue, all of that good stuff, which is really cool. So it's just so crazy, the group of people that like find old client files and like piece together what RuneScape was like at a certain time. They watch videos that people recorded and posted. And actually this client, RC Plus, right, like before the official servers went dark, they used this client to like capture gameplay so they could reverse engineer the official classic client. The RC Plus project was so cool. And that group, along with Open RuneScape Classic, are responsible for making this completely free-to-play private server of May of 2001 RuneScape available, preserved for you to enjoy and experience if you are a true RuneScape nerd like myself. And if you like history, right? Going back and seeing what things were like back in the day, then this is, the server's an excellent choice. Okay. We are going to smith everything that we can smith for a run at some combat training. I might go kill goblins just for fun. Let's do a helmet. Let's do a large helmet. All right. Step 1. Complete. Okay. Armor. Shield. Square shield. Step 2. Complete. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sick. Okay. Step 3. Weapon. Hopefully we can make a short sword. Yes, we can. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's actually unequip this and let's take a look at our stats. So weapon aim, weapon power, and armor are split out. Magic prayer and hiding. That's interesting. Wow. Is hiding used in the math? Okay, so with the helmet, our armor jumps to 5. With the shield, our armor jumps to 10. So it's just like a helmet. And then with the short sword, our aim and power get a +6 to 7. Okay, I don't know if we can, but let's go ahead and try to make the long sword. All right, let's go. Okay, so instead of 7, now we're at 8, so a +1. That's awesome. Now that really is cool and useful. Is there anything else useful that we can make? Helmet, shield, or armor. Yeah, we can't make, let's say like a chainmail body. Needs 11. Hey, we're not actually too far away from being able to make a chainmail body. That is pretty cool. That is very cool. Okay. Dang, so then weapon. Axe. Well, like a battle axe. Level 10 to make a battle axe. Could we make a scimitar? Is that something that is an option? Ooh, and we gained a smithing level. We're smithing level 9 now, so maybe we can do something new. Okay, so from 8, the scimitar takes us to 7. Ooh. So it is objectively worse than the longsword. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just worse. Okay. What about the kite shield? 12. Oh no. Man, so what's the next thing on our list, really? Female legs? 16? No, that's really high. Yeah, the battle axe, level 10. We just need 1 smithing level for that. Yeah, I think... What did we say the kite shield was? 12. Yeah, so we could, make a battle axe soon and then a kite shield. I guess with the rest of this, I'll make helmets since it's so close by to sell. Oh, not shields. We want to do armor and a helmet and a large helm. Yep. Want to make some money. Armor, helmet, large helm. Okay, let's go sell to Pexa the 2 helmets that we're not wearing. We can sell the extra scimitar and sword. I feel like maybe there's a scimitar shop in Alcarid. But it's probably just as well that we sell to the general store. In this case, I don't know. We could keep it in the inventory and go explore Alcarid. Like, we'll have the slots. We don't need them for... We won't need them for mining anymore. Because we'll be training combat. We won't have any food. Do we have cooking? Yes, thank goodness we have cooking. But I don't have any food, and I can't kill cows for food. But I could kill rats for, like, rat steak or something. Wow, I'm going to have to, like, branch out and explore the different mobs. Okay, 16. The barbarians are 16. I think that tracks, and the dwarves were 18. Barbarian, talk to Pexa. Interested in buying or selling a helmet? I could be yes. Look at all these great helmets. Alright. Ooh, I almost clicked the 3rd time. Let's look at what they got. Large iron for 154. Steel for 550. Mithril for 1430. Look, guys, they're actually selling an adamant helmet in this game. Do they sell it in Classic too? For some reason I thought you had to buy, or that you had to smith adamantite. Maybe not everything is available in adamant. Maybe some things you can only get mithril. I don't know. And you definitely can't buy rune, right? Like you have to smith rune armor. Not in this game though. I don't think rune is available to smith in classic. I'm pretty sure, actually. Okay, 51 money. That would be very optimal to deposit into the bank. West? No, east. Yeah, we need to head east back to Varrock. We're going to have to go find the ends of the world. Like, so far we've just, you know, kind of played around and gone through the Brave, like a quest. Level 37? Wow. It's a pretty high level NPC for 2001Scape. Love how we have the RuneScape wiki lookup button on this client. It's funny. Yeah, goblins. Whoa, 13. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill this goblin. Wow. Goblins too tough for us to kick things off. That is sad. We could go buy bronze armor. Yeah, we totally could take our money out of the bank and then try to buy the rest of our bronze kit. I don't know. Something to think about if that would be useful. Like, do we want to just save up and buy our armor to not have to spend so much time smithing since the content doesn't go as far? I'm not sure. Open questions. What to do, what to do, what to do. Okay, let's sell. Hello, bold adventurer. Can I interest you in some swords? Yes, please. Let's sell our short sword. Yep. And then, yeah, I'll hang on to the scimitar. Why not? Why not hang on to it? And also, why don't we see if there's a chisel in the general store? And if not, I have no idea where a chisel spawns. I'm sure a chisel just like spawns on the ground somewhere. Okay. Let's see if a chisel... There might be like a crafting store. Is that a chisel? Yeah, let's buy a chisel. Okay, let's use it on the sapphire. You need a crafting level of 8 to cut sapphires. No. Okay. No big deal. Yes, please. What are you selling? Take a look. Okay, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, we'll give that back for free. Why not? I don't know what to do about crafting. And if you're new to my channel and you're wondering, like, dude, just look up how to craft. I don't actually like to use Wikipedia and whatnot to learn how to do things. I kind of like to just figure it out in game and try and fail. So, yeah, this Let's Play may be a little too slow for some. Right? We're going to take things nice and slow. This is not a speed run. This is not the most efficient way to play the game. But it will be fun. We will learn a lot of things along the way. A very woolly sheep. Ooh, crafting. With wool, can we shear sheep and then do something with the wool? Like, can we make like wizard armor with crafting? Is that a thing? I know it is in modern RuneScape. You would make balls of wool and make it into like mage, like wizard armor. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that in this game or not. We're gonna have to try it. See, everything is trial and error. So really, the core question that I ask myself when I play a video game, even an MMO like RuneScape that has a huge wiki and thousands of players playing it, is the question is, can you figure the game out from inside the game? Because I feel like games should be learnable inside themselves. And I feel like it's more fun if I figured out an answer to a question within the game than trying to figure it out outside the game, if that makes any kind of sense. Okay, so I guess let's just like 1v1 a goblin. Why not? Level 7. We will focus attack to level 5 first. Or should we do controlled? Should we do controlled to level 5? That actually is not a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe controlled to level 5. Okay. It's so weird not having the... It's so weird not having the sound from combat. Oh my gosh, I want to hear the metal clanging. Okay, but we are wrecking this goblin on controlled mode. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bones. Oh yeah, we'll get to train prayer. And we'll get to see what kind of fun stuff a goblin drops in 2001Scape. Yeah, the problem is that we don't have food. So it might be better to go find something that will drop meat that we can cook. Yeah, I might go fight rats in the swamp, actually. To try to get food. Because we need to eat. Theowen is going to get hungry sooner or later. Maybe, can we fight goblins until we hit level 3? Will they give us enough XP for that? Actually, it might take several kills if I'm fighting on controlled mode. Nice. Well, there's 2 goblins dead. What is the swamp like? Have we even been there? It's the ghost, like from the Restless Ghost. And of course, you can't walk through the gate to the swamp. So we'll have to walk around. And there might not even be giant rats. I thought I saw them in Varrock. I could have gone to Varrock if I wanted to fight rats, like stayed up there. But I don't know. Let's go explore the swamp. That'll be fun. I don't know if we've been to the swamp yet. This account, I don't think we have. Whatever the case, we're going to go check it out now. Why are there sheep over here? Are there always sheep over here behind Lumbridge Castle? Is that normal? Yeah, and this gate leads right up to like the... What is it, like the Draenor jail, I think? I think anyway. Okay, so we've got one of the tougher goblins out here in the swamp. These like little flowers. There we go, a rat. It is tougher. It's level 7, which might be too mean for us, but we're going to go for it and see if we can't get a rat steak out of it. Let's see how it goes. Oh my gosh, the Restless Ghost is going to take forever because they're going to have to walk back and forth around this giant fence. And yeah, it's small. Like the swamp is smaller in Classic and 2001Scape than it is now. Okay, this is going to be tough. Hopefully we can collect some rat steaks. Hopefully they drop. Hopefully I'm remembering correctly and they drop food. Ooh, he ran. Get back here. This art is really cool for the rat, honestly. This is cool. Yeah, raw meat. Let's go. Okay, this is going to work. Perfect. Okay, so I think this is a good spot to leave off in today's episode. Today we were able to, oh my gosh, basically just mine, smith. We got our mining up to level 19, or smithing up to 9, which is important so that we could smith a square shield and a helmet. I think we needed 8 to get this kind of set up with a longsword, bronze helmet, and square shield, which is awesome, so that we could start training combat. And we haven't even gained 1 combat level, but we've killed a few goblins, a rat, and at the start of the next episode, we're going to kill as many rats as we can, collect rat steaks, go cook them, maybe come back and forth to the rats to build up an inventory of food, and then, yeah, we'll go find fun things to slay. And that will be our plan in the next episode. Thank you so very much for watching. Appreciate all of you. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and to subscribe for more RuneScape and RPG related content. Thank you so much, and until next time, fight on.